Hey Jacob.
Jay Bizzle.
Bizzle, we're doing an interview, bro.
Jay Bizzle.
We're shooting a video, bro. Hey, chill. Excuse me. JB's tweaking right now. Love and affection out.
Love and affection out now.
Biggest track, I'm telling you right now, the biggest, most viral tracks in the world right now are made by people in their bedrooms. Who gives a fuck? If it's good and it sounds good and other people think it sounds good, then who gives a fuck?
The most important thing I would say as a DJ is knowing your worth as a DJ.
If you're serious about it and if you like music, make your own music and get into production. Alright, so pretty much we went to school together. We've been friends since like 7th grade, and we pretty much spoke about being DJs for the whole of high school, but our parents were like pretty strict, so they wouldn't let us be DJs. They're like, listen, get good grades and then you can become DJs. So then after year 12 was done, we're like, you know what, it's time now, we're gonna become DJs, try this thing out.
He's actually the one that got me to DJ, so I always wanted to DJ. He probably started DJing maybe a year before me or a few months before me, I'd say, and I'd just tag along, go with him to parties, you know, just little sideman basically, and then one day he tells me like, I'm booked out all the time, I have all these gigs that I need to get rid of, so start DJing so I can give them to you. And I'm like, you know what, sure. That's literally how we started.
It took a while from like the stage of me beginning producing until me actually completing tracks or like making tracks that I was happy with. But we got there in the end. We did. You can't just release anything and expect it to go good. You kind of need to like perfect your craft a little bit and be very confident in what you're releasing before you actually release it. Honestly, I've spent at least 3 years making things that I've never released. Even when I thought something was good, I didn't release it until I thought it was like ready to be released. I feel like that's like a thing a lot of producers are missing nowadays. They'll just make something and release it regardless, but a lot of the time you need to make sure that like what you're releasing is actually like the best thing that you can put out at that time. You know, if it's something that you download or something that you listen to, it probably means it's like something that it's good.
Obviously, it's very hard to put down what you're thinking. It's very hard to explain it to someone else to put down, right? So after that, I sort of took it upon myself to start learning producing a little bit. I tagged along with him for a while, and then make my own tracks now as well that we play. It's very hard to be unique in the house industry if you're not making your own music.
In any industry, you need to be doing your own, you need to have your own sort of unique twist. A lot of people think like a DJ is just a DJ who plays other people's music. Yeah, you can, but you're not going to make it very far that way. You can't get big in like 2 weeks, you know what I mean? But then after 5 years you look back and you're like, fuck, I made a lot of progress. It's the same shit. I first released like my biggest song at the moment, Love and Affection, right? Obviously, like you release it not knowing anything, and then it starts getting attention, and it gets 3 million streams, right? I've had the biggest labels in the world hit me up. I don't talk to Trevor about this. I don't talk to anyone about this, but like the biggest labels have hit me up to release a track under their label, right? And at that point, you think to yourself, why would I release under you when, like, realistically, what are you gonna do for me? Yeah, you're gonna push my track out to a few million more people or a few thousand more people, and you're gonna get this cut. You're gonna take all this money from me. You're gonna take all this like percentage from me. But like, realistically, I'm doing that by myself. So why do I need you?
Don't be shy. Introduce yourself. You know, build connections with people. Even literally any person that you meet. Just connection building, being genuine and being honest is very important. It's not about how quickly you get things. Like, just trust the process. It takes time. How long have we been DJs for?
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years, right? Realistically, we probably took off maybe around a year or 2 years ago. A year or 2 years ago. So there was 3 years of just playing house parties, you know, just going to random clubs, going to events, and just getting known, but not known as DJs, just getting known in general.
I think, personally, I don't know about Trevor, but the most important thing to me and the thing that makes me the most happy is creating music that I'm proud of and creating music that makes me happy and makes other people happy. Like, if I've made a fucking track that like other people listen to and I love, like I can listen to that track in my car and be like, fuck, I made that track, like that's sick. That's honestly the best feeling in the world to me. That means more than playing on any stage in the world or anything. If I've made something that I'm proud of and I can show other people and be like, oh yeah, this is my track. It's like, you know, it comes back to art and artistry, and it's like, it's honestly a beautiful thing. And the fact that other people are able to appreciate that and come to see you because of that, and you get all these opportunities, like all these people coming to see us because of those things, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Like, you're doing what you love, and at the same time, people love what you do. So it's like that. The stuff that they need to be doing to get to that stage is like making music every single day, producing every single day, and constantly getting better. It's like anything in life, bro. Like, you spend a bunch of time doing the same thing, you get better. You know, like when I first started making beats for hip-hop rappers in Atlanta, a lot of the rappers wouldn't use my beats. They'd say like, oh, these are cool, but like I don't think I'd ever use them. I started making more beats. More rappers started using them. And then it got to the stage where I started releasing my own music, and I've got millions of people listening to it. It's like, I could not have got to that stage if I didn't put in those like fucking consistent hours every single day. You can be happy with something or you can dislike something, but at the end of the day, you won't know what people's reactions are going to be. You don't know whether they're going to like it or dislike it. That one video that you haven't been uploading because you're scared of what your friends are going to think, it could change your life. If you're really confident in your music and you work really hard and you release something that you're happy with and you know other people will be happy with that product, then that's realistically all you need. It's crazy. It's
actually crazy.
Think about it. It's like insane.
We used to watch Restricted. We used to watch his TikToks when he had about 5k followers, and we always used to like send them to each other, and we're like this guy, like he's gonna blow up. He's gonna blow up.
Trevor was sending me his TikToks at less than 5k when he'd record remixes in his room, play the remix, and just like, it wouldn't even dance to it, just nod his head, and like the screen would flash black and white, and he'd play the song in the background. He'd get like heaps of attention like that, and I'm like, this kid's gonna be big. I promise you, I never thought he'd reach the scale that he did, purely off the fact that I was so naive as to what social media could do for someone, especially a guy from a random town in Adelaide. And now he's traveling all around the fucking world, where he's doing teletech in the UK, in America, fucking Germany, Amsterdam. Everywhere. He's touring everywhere, doing the most crazy shit ever. All from the fact that he started uploading the TikToks that a lot of people wouldn't upload, for the simple fact that my friends think they're cringy. Like, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. We gotta talk about XO, bro. We forgot about XO. get the flash. Kiss, hug, leave, right? Obviously, we make music. We're very passionate about making music, but we also run our own event, XO Dejo.
Our goal is to create this sort of event where we have our own DJs and our own in-house people that everyone comes to see. Like, we have a pretty big crew. Last year we launched our first overseas XO event. They got back to us 2 days before we had to actually do the show. We announced it. Alright, so they got back to us 2 days before. We announced it a day before.
Yeah.
And we sold out within a day. Overseas. Overseas. So honestly, that was like fucking surreal. That was surreal to us. We had like a few of our friends and family there, and they couldn't believe it as well. They were like, what the fuck, like, this thing has gotten like way bigger than we thought, you know what I mean? We always knew in our head we'd get to that stage, but like, obviously for other people it's a bit harder to imagine. Just take it on back, bud. Take it on back, bud. Take it back all night. Just take it on back. Take it on back. Do what you gotta do. Keep me up all night. Right back and hurt side, but look you in your eye. If we can bring that to a level where we're traveling to different countries and everyone recognizes that name and everyone recognizes the DJs that they're coming to see, I think that'll be the most rewarding, most beautiful thing ever. It pretty much already got to that stage. Like, people from other countries are asking for, you know, XO events in Amsterdam and Germany. Honestly, if anything, our music that we're about to release in the next 6 months is the best music we've ever made in our fucking lives. It's fucking unreal, bro.